top story this hour. Now, 6 people have been arrested after clashes broke out between police and students at the University of Limpopo's Mankweng campus. It happened yesterday. Campus security fired rubber bullets at students, but no injuries or fatalities have been reported. Police say they will continue to monitor the situation on campus today. The university spokesperson Kgalema Mohuba is on the line for us to give us an update. Kgalema, a very good morning to you. What is happening on campus this morning?
I have not been on campus now, but the situation is very calm, given that we worked the whole night trying to make sure that the students are not destroying any of the properties of the university. There was minimal destruction of the property, and that would mean burning of the dustbins. That's number one, and they attempted to set fire on one of the residences, but we were able to extinguish the fire very quickly. There were some few casualties because we did not have electricity in the whole day. It only came back very, very late. But given the strength of the police and the strength of our internal security, we were able to extinguish any other attempt to disrupt any other activity. Although some of the students went outside the campus intending to loot the nearby shopping complex, the police reacted very quickly. When I left campus at 2 o'clock in the morning, the situation was very calm, and we hope that it will continue to be very calm. But as I check now in the morning, I was told that the situation is still calm. We expect our students to be in class by at least 7:30, and we shall be monitoring the situation, and media will be updated in terms of what is likely to happen.
All right, Kgalema, just clarify for us, because we spoke to police earlier, and they say as far as they know that no students would be allowed on campus. Those entrances are closed, and there needs to be a bit of a clean-up after the protest yesterday. You're saying that you're expecting them to be in class by 8:30, so campus is opened today, business as usual.
The official statement is that campus is open. We have not closed the university, and the entrances of the university are going to be opened. Maybe it's a contrary statement because the police are getting instructions from us as the university after assessing the situation together with them. So in terms of the circular that we issued to the students on Monday, we obviously indicated to them, and we reiterated even yesterday, that the university is going to be open by today. And if it is not open, it means there would be some disruptions coming from the students. But we unofficially engaged some students to say, this is not helping you. And our students that we engaged, they are understanding. And we are very optimistic that the students will be able to go back to classes at 7:30 this morning, in the next 30 minutes.
All right. And Kgalema, we also spoke to when we spoke to police earlier, they said that it was actually campus security that fired rubber bullets at protesting students. Is campus security allowed to do that?
Well, under the circumstances in which we were last night, whereby there was no electricity, whereby there was a burning of dustbins, where we were not sure as to whether there could be any potential damage to somewhere else. We were left with no choice. When the students were throwing stones at other students at the security, we were left with no choice. One would not necessarily say they are allowed, but when you are faced with that kind of a situation, you have got no choice but to protect the property of the university. Hence, they fired the rubber bullets.
And would the same measures be taken today if the situation gets out of hand?
I mean, if the situation gets out of hand, there is in no way that we will not fire rubber bullets. And I want to assure you that if the situation gets worse, and that we have to protect the life of the other students who are innocent, and the life and the property of the institution, we will repeat the same thing of firing rubber bullets for as long as the situation is abnormal.
Kgalema, are you aware of any deaths from that protest? I don't know if you are aware of the information circulating on social media that 2 students were killed after rubber bullets were fired at the protesters. Are you aware of anything like that?
I can confirm that It is a blatant lie. No student died. What happened is that there were some students who were casualties of rubber bullets. Last night when I left the university, there was only 2 students. Maybe there could be some more students who were affected.
But you haven't had any reports of deaths from those clashes?
There is no death. I must confirm, even as I speak now, there is no death arising from this situation.
Have you been in contact with the SRC on campus at all? Because also reports that the SRC was meeting with students to mobilize and to shut down other institutions in Limpopo as well. Are you aware of any covert meeting or any secret meeting that was supposed to have been held yesterday?
What is happening is that the SRC, in terms of the constitution, does not exist anymore. Hence, we were going into the elections. Unfortunately, those elections would be postponed due to this disruption. However, there were student structures who were meeting separately and that were engaging separately. There are those who distance themselves from these activities, and there are those, hence we arrested a number of students coming from a certain political organization. So we are engaging student structures together with their student leaders because the SRC is no more.
Okay, and just to clarify for us, Kgalema, classes will resume. You expect pupils to be there at 7:30 this morning. Campus security and police are keeping a close eye, and you will do the same, take the same measures as yesterday if necessary today.
Yes, I mean, if the situation does not become normal, and the police and our internal security riot squad are confronted by students who are attempting to ban the facilities of the university, who are threatening the lives of other students, we will in no doubt use the same measures that we have used.
All right, thanks very much for that update. University of Limpopo spokesperson Kgalema Mohuba. As we heard from him, it'll be business as usual on that campus after the protests yesterday.